So right now, if you're looking at this college football top rankings, you'll notice that there's two, what is it, ACC teams, Notre Dame, which usually is independent, and Clemson. Now, Notre Dame did beat Clemson. However, Clemson didn't have their starting QB Trevor Lawrence. So, yeah. Also, they're set to face off in the title game. So, would the college football gods or whatever, would they decide that they want a rematch? So basically, the same team will be facing the same team three times in one season. How ridiculous would that be? And that's what we're going to maybe. Actually, that's what currently we're set to get. So honestly, I don't think there's any way in the world they're going to do that. That basically means, as it stands right now, it's going to be they're going to play the same team twice in a row. They're going to play Notre Dame is going to play Clemson in the ACC championship game, and then they're going to face off again in the college football playoffs the next week, or maybe whatever 2 weeks break or 3 week break it's going to be with COVID-19. So how ridiculous does that sound? And a lot of people think we're going to get it. That's not going to happen. Now, if you look below, you'll see Texas A&M. I'm not so sure how the SEC works as much. I don't follow them as much, but are we currently set to have an Alabama-Texas A&M game? Like, so you're telling me, so this guy thinks, oh, he's trying to tell us it's a possibility that it could be SEC, ACC, and then SEC. Well, actually, there's three SA teams in the mix. Look how ridiculous this is. So I guess it could easily be, I guess, Florida or Texas A&M in the championship game versus Alabama. And honestly, it's just, like I don't think there's anywhere they're going to have two teams in the same conference in the college football playoffs together, because they already faced off in the championship game. And if they didn't, then why would they even be in the first place? Like, they're not going to pick a third place team from a conference. So then, so if we do that and eliminate that, we get Alabama, Notre Dame, Clemson, Ohio State, and then Cincinnati is next up. Now, let me see. I'm really dumb. Georgia. I'm not sure what. Are they in the same? Yeah. It looks like they're also in the SEC. So basically, the rankings is just the SEC right now. So if we eliminate all the SEC teams, because there's nowhere they're going to put two, it looks like it's going to be Alabama, Clemson, or Notre Dame, whoever wins the championship game, Ohio State, and then Cincinnati's next up? Or maybe BYU, which is kind of low right now. Those are the only two undefeated teams. I don't think they're going to put in a 2-loss Iowa State or Oklahoma. Maybe the U? Maybe. So yeah, will we get a SACC versus SEC playoff? I don't think it's likely. But I guess we'll find out. So my predictions is Alabama, I guess, number one. I don't see how they'll lose. I think Clemson is going to pull the upset in the ACC championship game. I mean, and because it was already a close game, and on top of that, you put Trevor Lawrence versus DJ Ugalele or something. Not good with last names all the time. And then Ohio State, even with only 4 games, as ridiculous as that sounds. And then Cincinnati, I guess, because that's what the coaches want. Or honestly, I think BYU also has a chance, but again, their schedules weren't super hot. That's their issue, is they're playing all easy games, and it's hard to reward that. Because then you'll have to reward someone like Coastal, who hasn't played anything super great. Or USC. I mean, there's a lot of undefeated teams. Like, it's hard to pick one of these 3-0 undefeated teams. And then again, like teams like Marshall that can remain undefeated even though they don't facing a whole lot of high-ranked opponents. So it's gonna be interesting college football if it gets played at all. I mean, we might get canceled. I doubt it because money. But yeah, that's been it. So let's see what happens. Honestly, my favorites to win this year is Clemson again. Trevor Lawrence is my guy. Some people say we look similar. I definitely agree. And I think it's going to be a great setup for him. Boom, win the championship. Then go on to be the #1 pick in the NFL draft. Unfortunately to the Jets. Again, fire him, maybe think of staying an extra semester, but it's college football, it's dangerous, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll make a video on that. But if you like this sports content, this raw, unedited sports content, please subscribe below, and we'll hit you with some more of that. Peace.